because they will bring us to our next topic. There was SBB, there was Losinger Marazzi, there is also Swiss Re. And our next guest is Vincent Eckert from Swiss Re. He's, ja, jetzt können wir auch wieder auf Deutsch sprechen. Vincent ist Kennedy in der Schweiz und hat uns in einem Video ein paar Worte mitgegeben, welche Erfahrungen er in der Schweiz gemacht hat und warum die Swiss Re damals beigetreten ist.
I'm Vincent Eckert, Environmental Manager at Swiss Re and member of the Verein Madaster Schweiz. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you for the creation of Madaster Germany, and I wish you all the success, since this is a very important step for the deployment of Madaster in Europe, as Germany is probably the biggest real estate market. Well, why did Swiss Re join this endeavor 2 years ago? It came solely from the realization that we cannot reach our own sustainability goal, like climate goal in relation with the Asset Owner Alliance, or in general future-proof economy, without having circular economy implemented. What I like about the Kennedy concept that has been proposed at time is that it creates the right structure to let the key players financing and driving the process. So it creates a coalition of the willings, which is very, very positive. However, there is significant challenge ahead because we need to multiply and scale, and super happy to have you now starting in Germany, since we want to have this cadastre covering the whole built environment. In order to progress with that, we have the Verein in Switzerland, and the goal is really to guiding the whole sector to embrace circular economy and deploy Madaster as an enabler. So that means we really need to include and involve relevant organizations like norming institutes, legal institute, industry association, business users in general, but also regulator, and nonetheless certainly academia, because it is super important that new engineer, young engineer are trained and competent in the concept. So what's in for all of us? Well, I don't need to reiterate the value of circular economy. I'm sure Thomas Rau did that much better than I can. But really, Madaster, I see it as the key enabler for circular economy in real estate. It should enhance the value across the whole supply chain and throughout the time. And I think this concept of whole supply chain throughout the time is very important, but it's also the most difficult part, or the most difficult aspect of circular economy. However, it should become really the central coordination piece, the cadastre, between all the players, from owner, architects, construction company, producer of material, banks, facility manager, and nonetheless at the end also generating the basis for a secondary raw material market. As a representative of an owner, I think the piece that I like the most in Madaster is the ability of Madaster to generate a circularity index. And this is the first time that I get a tool in the hand to specify circularity. We've been building many buildings, and unfortunately, we've never been able to specify circularity. And this has now become possible. In general, it generates transparency, good practices, and correspondingly good governance. So I'm counting very much on the value of Madaster. I wish you again the best success and look forward for fruitful synergies.